see you. Will you say hey to everybody when they get on there? Huh? There comes Miss Megan. There comes Miss Megan. Yeah. There she comes. Miss Megan, I'll talk to you. Yeah. We gotta be sweet. I'm gonna have to mute you. Megan, can you hear me?
Yes, she'll be here in one moment.
Okay. I was gonna let her know it's Shonda instead of Jacquelyn, but she may already know that.
Okay, not a problem.
Want this? Want this? There you go. Okay. Oh, look at that cute baby. Oh my gosh, he is adorable. Look at him. Look at that cute baby. He's cute, but is he sweet? No.
Hi. Oh my goodness, he's so cute.
Thank you. I'm not sure he's going to be sweet tonight. We'll see. Your name is pronounced Greier, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was trying to make sure that I remembered right from when you spoke last time. So
yep. I've been shaky since Jacquelyn's message came through. Hey, you want to do our call tonight? I was like, didn't we realize this was a bad idea last time?
No, you did great. And look, we don't ever want to skip a day. We want to do Mindset Monday every time that we're supposed to.
Right.
And we were like, oh my gosh, Jacquelyn's got a makeup game. Kelsey's got ball game. Karma's got something going on. We got the baby and I'm getting ready to go out of town. And I was like, I can get on and start the call and everything. I just don't know if I can talk tonight. If we can get somebody to talk. So, but it's fun. I promise you, like, that is the one thing, recruiting is the one thing that everybody says, oh, I just need some tips. I just struggle with it. So
really?
Anything, anything that you can say about recruiting, how you do it, what you say, what you send out. Do you even send things out, like that kind of stuff?
Okay.
Because so many of the people that get on this call on Monday nights are brand new consultants. Many of them have never recruited anybody. They don't know how to start. So most of the leaders that get on that might already kind of feel like they know most of what you're saying, they're getting on to show support to their downline.
Right.
So, and we don't usually have a big crowd, especially this time of the year.
Okay.
There's usually maybe 10 or 12 of us that get on.
That's good.
So,
I put a message on my team page as well. A couple of them are going to hop on.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
And it's good because we had to cancel. We do every Sunday, but canceled yesterday for Mother's Day. So
well, it works then. Good. Are you gonna be sweet? Huh?
I'm so glad everything worked out with him.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, his dad's eating supper, and I was like, he can go in here with me. I'm probably going to mute myself and maybe turn my camera off and then just try to check back in.
Yeah, that's fine.
When we have him, and I'll have to help his dad get him out of the bathtub and all those kind of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I woke up from my nap and I wanted somebody to hold me.
He looks like a little strawberry tint in his hair.
He does.
Right?
Sometimes it's really, really white blonde like his dad's was, but then some days it's got some red to it. So I don't know how it's going to turn out. What you think? You're not getting my phone. That's what you want. You want Lenny? That's my Lenny. Oh, my Nana had me one of these put back before I ever came to the world. I think this is the most precious thing, and I wish that they would leave Lenny behind forever. Like I think that should be a permanent thing in the catalog. So
it should.
Oh my goodness.
I'm done.
Jackpot.
Is Megan boring you? You haven't started talking yet. Oh no. He's cutting teeth, so.
Oh boy.
Yeah, just bite on that Passy. Hey, Heather.
Oh, did you say hi? This is my husband, Phil.
Hi, Phil. It's nice.
How you doing?
I recently just added him on to my business. So, because he does most of my like calls with our team and talks to our girls and cheers them on. So I'm like, okay, that's it. Like, you need to be on. So.
Well, I'm Shonda Clayton, not Jacquelyn Roy, but I logged in under Jacquelyn. She always starts our call, so she handles our Zoom sign in. So,
yeah.
Goodness. I'm telling you, this changing weather's been rough.
Yeah. How was the week in Disney?
It was great. It was so good. I needed that so bad.
Yeah.
I had some holdback about going, with everything that's going on.
Yeah.
With Disney and everything, but I'm so glad I went. It was already done. It was already planned, and it just really filled my cup. Just being there with everybody else, not really the Disney part of it.
Right.
Being there with everybody else and getting to see the blossoms of fragrance. That was so cool. So
I'll be interested to see if they do it every year now.
Yeah. I know. I wonder. We did that Disney Institute training when we were there. So you don't want that? That was really good. It was really good training. So much of it, like, it's things that I know, but just the way that they taught it. You know, I don't know, the send home message of it, you're just like, wow, this is great. Yeah. So, I'm sorry, I have people to admit. I'm not used to doing it. I forget. I better leave this pulled up so I can.
I'm excited for SFR. I need like that, just that crowd and going on and stuff like that. The last month has been slow.
Yes, I think that's going to fill everybody's cups big time going to SFR.
Yes.
That's going to be huge to just kind of get everybody back in the right frame of mind and everything.
Yes.
Right now.
Yeah.
There you go. Mindset Monday. Now, here's your reminder. I always try to do one just like right immediately before.
Yeah. Yeah. Shonda, in your cubicle, the wax bar, what award is that one?
This one right here is 2018 annual mentor. That's 2016 annual mentor.
How neat.
Yeah. I'm
excited to get it.
Earned it twice. Wait, what is this one? I forget what this is. Okay, yeah. This one is broken and it's glued back together, so they sent me another one. But I've earned it twice. Hey y'all. I'm just muting everybody when you come in, like if I hear noise or whatever, and if you want to unmute and say hey, please do. So
I'll say hey and then mute myself again. My oldest is on the other side of this wall, and it sounds like thunder and lightning from his video game.
I understand. I have a crying baby, so from one end of the spectrum to the other.
He's precious.
Thank you. He's trying to get my phone. Like, that's why he's mad, because he sees my phone laying there, so I'm going to have to hide it. Now then. There's Tammy. You're all right. Here you go. No, just yell about it.
to turn it just so it's me.
Gotta mute myself for a minute. Hello, everybody. Hello. Can you say hello? Look at everybody up there. You don't care, do you? All right, Preston, come get him.
Hey, Michelle.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. I literally sat here at 8 o'clock. I thought it was at 8 o'clock. I sat here with my snack and everything, and I'm like, oh man, I had to message Jacquelyn.
Yep. Yeah, because everybody, they're all in Central, so.
Yeah, I was thrown off, literally.
We're the late ones. Hey, Judy.
Okay, we usually don't have that many on, but we're having a lot tonight.
Yeah, I'm trying to ignore the add-ons that continue to come up.
It says right there 21.
Oh, good. Thanks for pointing that out. I appreciate that.
That just means everybody wants to hear what you have to say. We'll give it a few more minutes.
Hey, Kathy.
Close to time.
Hi.
I'm still admitting people like crazy, so.
Oh, Shonda. I told him I might have to change it to the screen where I just see myself so that I don't panic.
I promise you, we are so laid back. I mean, you see, like we all come like in our work clothes or hair in a bun. Sometimes I literally have my pajamas on when we do my day. It's the most laid back thing ever. And I promise you, just chill. Whatever you have to say. And you know what, I always tell people this because I used to get so nervous on these calls, y'all. I'm not kidding. Like when somebody asked me to speak, I was like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. Like I would freak out. But literally once you have that one person that comes up and says, oh my God, that's exactly what I needed to hear. It's all over after that.
I'm gonna go listen to my call.
You know what? If there are 50 people on this call and one person hears what they need
tell me that they lost.
it's so worth it.
And that Skylar had.
So, all right. I'm still admitting people, but we'll go ahead and get started right quick.
Okay.
So, welcome to Mindset Monday. I'm so glad y'all are here tonight. I'm gonna try to stay on because Preston's got the baby now, so I'm gonna try to be able to just stay on here with y'all tonight. My name's Shonda Clayton, and I'm not Jacquelyn Roy, but I'm signed in under her tonight. So we had so many things going on, us leaders did, and so we were just like, oh my goodness, like who is gonna handle this tonight? And Megan's like, I will do it. When she was asked, she jumped in and said she would do it, and I'm so excited to hear her. Megan is an annual mentor earner. And if y'all don't know what annual mentor is, that means that you recruit and get to certified or hire at least 14 new consultants, people that you personally recruit, get them signed on during the qualification period and get them all to certified or higher. So that is a huge award, y'all. It's not an easy award to earn. It really isn't. And so when you can do something like that, it's mind blowing to me. It is something to definitely look up to. So I know Megan's going to have lots to share with y'all tonight. I told my people that I would do my active in April drawing tonight because I totally forgot last week. So I have a list of people that are active in April. So first of all, I just want to say, yay, congratulations on being active in April. we had some instructions within that post, and you were supposed to go and post what you were going to do to get your 200 PRV. And one person, hold on, let me just mute everybody, and y'all can unmute if you need to talk. But we had one person that actually followed the directions and posted what they were going to do to get their 200. So Tammy Prieto, you won the $50 Amazon gift card. So get with me later and I will get that to you through your email. So congratulations to Tammy Prieto for following the directions and doing the dang thing. So I'm proud of you, girl. We're going to let Megan take it away, and y'all get your notebooks out, because I promise you, you are going to want to take notes from this lady. She is amazing. Go ahead, Megan.
All right. Good evening, everybody. So just right off the bat, I am totally not somebody that enjoys speaking in front of a lot of people. I started off with Cindi and hated doing parties just because I was the center of attention. And so if I sound a little shaky, it's because I truly am shaking. Anyway, so tonight I just want to go over recruiting. So the way that I personally handle customers and my recruits are, I build relationships with them. I don't expect to ask somebody to sign on and them say yes right away. I expect them to be a customer, fall in love with Cindi, get to know them, get to know about their families, get to know about their personal lives, just really earning their trust and their friendship is what I really concentrate and focus my time on with my customers. And what happens is once that relationship is built, then I start joking around with them. And most of the time I'm like, you would be, you'd be great. Just think about it. And they're like, no, you're crazy. Of course, everybody, you're crazy. I don't have the time. And I won't hound them unless I'm super close to them. But I kind of just every once in a while, I'll throw it out there in a conversation that we're having while through Messenger or taking their order, especially if they have a larger order. I'll say to them, if you put this party under yourself, you can make an immediate 20% back on your own order and you're active for the month. So I concentrate on big orders and things like that, which is also a downfall that I'm now finding because our team has really grown over the last year. I went from having, I think there was about 7 people on my team about a year and a half ago when we moved to Florida from Jersey, and we now have 64 people on our team. So just in about a year and a half. Most of them are direct recruits as well. So, and now my girls are finally starting to spread their own wings and get comfortable with recruiting. If you're somebody that says, I can't do it, I can't, I don't want to be responsible for other people or have to train them and things like that, don't stress about things like that. Focus on your relationships. And like I said, I truly focus on my relationships with my customers, because then when they become one of my Cindi sisters on our team, we already feel like we know each other. And we really do have a great group of girls. There's a couple of them on tonight. Thank you, ladies, for joining us. But it's really just about building relationships, building trust, showing them what you're doing, sharing on your personal page, just what you're doing for the day, whether it's out with the kids, napping, if you're at the vet with the dog or something like that. Always post about it, because your customers want to know you. They know the product, they know Cindi, they love it, they're going to order it, of course, but you really want them to know you personally, and you want to know them personally. I always friend all of my customers, and I also have my VIP group. So by friending them, I go through my newsfeed and I'm able to get to know these people. They'll wish a happy birthday. I see their happy birthdays. One of my customers actually just got back from Disney. So I had messaged her out of the blue and just asked her how her trip was, things like that. And it's just kind of watching the feed and seeing what people are up to and just bringing that to their attention. They love that you know them. They love that you noticed that they went on a trip or that somebody passed away in their family or a birthday happened or something like that. Don't ever be afraid to comment on your customers' Facebook pages, because that will then again build your relationship, and it's outside of Cindi. So it's outside of, if you have a separate VIP page, it's outside of that, and they feel like they're getting to know you by your posts and you're getting to know them and commenting on them. I personally don't send anything out, although I have been thinking about it to new recruits. One of my leaders is on, Judy, and she has started recruiting lately and has come up with amazing goodie bags, just like a welcome bag with samples and things like that, and a welcome letter. So those things are great to do. I just personally like to focus on getting them on board and really focusing on the starter program. The Shooting Star program is an amazing incentive. You honestly don't have to do anything for it, and you'll receive credit as well as your new recruit. So the first thing that I do when I sign somebody on is their starter party. But at that time, I'm training them on how to do parties because I'm running the party for them, which Ryan, actually, I have used your script over and over again in Bizly. So thank you for posting that code up there. There was actually a time that I had your picture come up at the end in one of my parties. I was like, oops, I forgot to switch that one out there. But honestly, it's really just building trust, letting them know that you're here for them. I always tell my girls, I am here for you 24/7. I don't care what time of day it is. I don't care what day it is. If you need something, call me, message me. And they all know that I usually nap during the day. There's one of my girls that always feels the need to call me right at that time. But I tell them, I'm like, listen, just shoot me the message, leave the voicemail, and as soon as I get it, I'll catch up with you. And I stick to that. I'm usually very quick to respond and help them. And what else? This is my husband, Phil. Sorry, everybody. He is my co-business partner for Cindi and does a really good job with our team, as you'll hear him talk now.
Biggest incentive of having the customers in your lives is to show them that it can be done with your daily lives still. It's not going to interrupt what you're doing. You can still live your life bringing Cindi into your life. Cindi is a huge thing. It's a huge evolution from what it was to what it is now. And it changes your life because you use it from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed. And that's something that the customers need to see. And you're posting this stuff, but as well as you're posting what you're using Cindi for. So it's no longer just, oh, look at this warmer, it's great. It's look at the counter cleaner that I'm using. Look what magic it does to clean this. Look what the laundry detergent does. Look what the wash, it changes your whole life. So by you having them see your day-to-day interactions, it broadens their perspective of what Cindi is and what they actually can do with Cindi and still live their life. And that's the biggest attraction to joining Cindi, is to know that you still can do this and live your life day to day seamlessly.
One of the biggest things that I push when I do my parties is the scripting and is the scheduled posts in your VIP pages, to show people that you can work full-time, you can take care of your kids, you can go to every single baseball game, you can do every field day and graduation season, and you can still make money while you're out doing these things. The most important thing to show people is how simple and how repetitive the business truly is. And once they start to see that, they'll start to picture themselves like, you know what, I really feel like I can do that. I know that I can sell the laundry detergent. I love the laundry detergent. I'll do a lot of lives. Like I said, get to know your customers. You want them to see your face and get to know you. So don't even go, even if you, oh my gosh, getting all tongue-tied, I can't. About a month ago, I had started working out and walking and had certain goals before SFR. And there was one day that I was so excited because I had downed my time a minute per mile when I was walking. And I immediately, I was pouring sweat. I had my tank top on. I looked like a hot mess. My hair was all over the place. And I just jumped on live on my VIP page. And I had so much excitement in myself and I wanted it to be shared. So where do you share that stuff? You share it with your customers. You share it with the people that you're talking to every single day. And you're inviting all of them to your VIP page. So they're all feeling that and showing that excitement just about whatever the heck you're doing in life. You know, if you, I don't even know, what's an example? If you had a successful moment at work that day, if you're working full-time or part-time, if you come home and you've just had the greatest day of your life, jump on and just share it. Don't even talk about Scentsy, just share yourselves. Share yourselves even if you're at a carnival, if you're walking. A lot of the times I'll jump on lives when I'm out actually doing my workout when walking, and I'll get on and I'll be out of breath and talking to them and just be so excited about what's coming out. But they're seeing me in real life. They see that I'm a real person and that I do have a real life and I don't just sit with my phone in hand or behind my computer all day, that I'm actually out living. And it's funny because some people will notice I'll be on live and my automatic posts will come up on my VIP page. Not many, but there are a certain number that are like, hey, how'd you post that when you're on the computer right now? And I'm like, well, that's an interesting question. And let me share with you how I make my schedules on Sundays, run my week, and I just decide when to hop on or not. So showing them all of that of yourself, again, they put themselves in a position where they can picture themselves doing what you're doing. They know that they love the product. They know that funny story, I had a lady, I should say, sign up, and she would spend hundreds of dollars with me. And she told me that she was just signing on for the discount. Everybody always signs on for the discount, and that's fine. Let's do that. Sign up for the discount, sell them for the discount. Because once they're in the business, and this is exactly what happened. She was in the business. We did her starter party. Her starter party was about $2,500. And again, that was all under her. So she hit shooting star from her starter party. She learned how easy it was and how her friends and family get it. And now she's one of my top sellers. She's in the top 5 consistently. And she signed on for the discount. And she actually said to me today, she's like, I am so mad that I can't get the cactus warmer. She's like, just because I don't have the room because I have so many warmers. And I'm like, you have to depend on your customers for your sales. Don't depend on putting money out. You don't want to put money out unless you're making money. So building relationships. What else?
Again, the biggest thing is you can't rush a recruit. A good recruit, anybody can sign up to sell, and it's not going to last. By building that relationship, you can see exactly what they can do, and you can show them the right way to do the business. Because the biggest thing is it's their business, They can do whatever they want. If they want to sign up for the discount, let them sign up for the discount. That's 100% their prerogative and what they want to do. But your goal is to make sure it's the right decision for them. You don't want to push somebody into a wrong decision. And by you getting to know them, you can guide them and make sure they're making the right decisions in the business. And they're going to be grateful for that. So by you building that relationship, showing them the way of what they can do and what they can make, it's going to shine a light on it and open their eyes of what they actually can do. And eventually this will be one of their full-time jobs, and they'll be able to move away from what they were doing. It might be a worse situation that they were in, and you just open the light to make a better situation for them.
And once they are signed on, no matter what they're signing on for, if it's a teacher signing up for the summer, if it is somebody that lost their job and is just signing on for a short time, they all start in a different way. But you want to build that relationship. I've even had people come up to me or message me or call me and be like, listen, I'm having a really hard time with my personal life right now. I feel so bad that I'm not selling. And they apologize to me for not selling. And I'm like, that is fine. If you have something going on in your life, that is what this business is made for. It's made to work around your schedule. It's made to work around your family, your prerogatives, your whatever is important to you is first. And Cindi just happens to fall into that as well, fall into that mold. I train all of my girls the same exact way.
Push them out of the nest and let them fly.
No, not a chance. I take the Shooting Star program, and hopefully all of you guys have that Shooting Star flyer saved in your phone. That's always one picture that I always have in my phone, because once they sign up, I send that to them immediately. And I say, no matter what you're doing with this business, we want to get you jump started, and you want to earn the Cindi that you want instead of the starter kit that was just sent to you. So read, and I tell them, read over each incentive, read over what you get and what you need to do, and let's focus on this. It gives them a great, just base-wise, a great start, because they have something to focus on. They have a goal to reach. And it's not you pushing them out of their comfort zone, because they don't have to complete the Shooting Star program. They can get level 1. They can go for level 2. But the excitement when they earn that incentive, they message me and they're like, oh my goodness, I hit level 2 today. And I'm so excited for them when they're learning and when they're picking up the business, and when they stop messaging me a lot, it's almost sad because they don't need you. And it's like, what in the world? So that also keeps you building your business, is people coming in, they get on their own feet. And what I do is like I said, I train everybody the same way. I say to them, if you want to continue doing it this way, this is what works for me. And I say exactly what I do. I give them the codes to my scripting for Visly. I set up their VIP page. I tell them, if they want to make it private or public. I send them a ton of pictures so that they have pictures to start posting. And we also have in my personal team page at the top, we actually have every single girl on our team or man, and their link to their VIP pages. And I tell everybody that's new, go on to our page and go into everybody's website and join their VIP page. Then I'll tell them, use whatever you want. Literally anything, pictures, verbiage, posts, whatever it is, just as long as it's not somebody else's face, use it. Use it to your advantage. Use those posts and schedule them. And then they can see how truly easy it is. They don't even have to come up with the wording or find the pictures for the first however long of their business that they decide. I still steal from my girls most of the time. When I'm creating my schedule for posting, I'll go to my girls' pages and I will literally copy and paste their verbiage and put their picture. And they're like, hey, that was mine. I'm like, I know. I don't have the time to do this, just as everybody else doesn't. So I'm stealing from you as well. And I still have people that come up to me and they're like, oh, I took your post. Is that okay? I'm like, don't ask. I said, I promise, you know, all of us are fine. And I tell them, I'm like, we probably took the post from somebody else. So don't feel bad stealing it from us, because it probably came from somebody else to begin with. So teaching them just how simple it is, focusing on the Shooting Star program and showing them what they can earn. I don't know if everybody knows about the Shooting Star program, but each level you earn a product credit to use on whatever you want. So when you sign on, you get your kit. And then as you earn Shooting Star, you, as you do Shooting Star, each level will give you more money to spend. So they want their Scentsy. They love the stuff that came in the kit, but there's always that item. There's always items that they want for themselves. And this is the way that they can join the business and earn that without putting money out. I always tell them, I always push too, that the website is free for the first 3 months. You really just want to go over how to save time and how to save money. Those are the two things that people look for in a business. And they're the two most important things that will get them over that hump to wanting to do the business with you. They all want to make money, and that'll happen. And you also, with the recruiting program, you want your girls to hit $1,000. That $1,000 gets them promoted. It gets them their first raise. It gets them their extra percentage in their paycheck. Their paycheck is bigger. So not only do you want it for yourself, but you want it for them. And the more that you work with them and encourage them to do this and kind of put together with the Shooting Star program, they're going to get it. And they're going to hit that $1,000. They're going to do it quickly. A lot of the times they'll do it in their starter party, and you ran their starter party for them. Go ahead, because I heard the voice.
The one thing I always bring up, I brought up several times in our own meetings as well, is what I would think is one of the biggest hurdles is the business itself. Everybody has this mindset of what the business is. And what I mean by everybody, it's generally the spouse. The spouse is usually the biggest stonewaller of somebody joining the business because they don't understand the business. Invite them into a call and go over the business itself and show them they're not spending thousands of dollars to make $100. You're putting out, doing as much work as you want to do because it's your business. You have full control of this from start to finish. It's your business, so you have that full control. So by selling them of what the business actually is and not the dream that, oh, I'm going to spend this much, I'm going to make this much, that's what you have to get into perspective. And again, the biggest stonewaller is that spouse generally. So once you sell that spouse on the business and what it actually is and what they actually can use, that's the biggest turnover to get somebody to sign on. Get them to use the product. If it's a male, get them to use the body wash. Get them to use the Scentsy sprays. Use something in their vehicles. The little what is it?
Scent circle?
The scent circles in their vehicles, the pods, anything they want, get them to use it so they can see this is not something that's just going to fad, that's going to go away. Scentsy's been around for a very long time. Every year, the business is increasing. New products are coming out. It's bringing a new world of everything and helping so many people live their dream. So that's what you really need to get over as one of the other biggest hurdles, besides getting that person to buy into the product, is getting the spouse. So it's definitely take your time, speak to them. Ask them what the issues are, what's stopping them from doing it. And if that is, oh, my husband don't want, well, have him come on a call. Let's have a conversation about it. Explain what's going on and what needs to be done. Because again, their main mindset is, oh, you're going to be doing this. You're not going to do anything. You're going to spend so much time and make $5. It's not worth it. It is worth it at the end of the day. Everything that Megan's done for this business, it's 100% been worth it. I fully supported it from day one, just because I knew the product itself and she enjoyed the product. So once you have that spouse, knowing that that product is worth it and it's something that will sustain, it'll change their lives as well.
Another thing that you just want to get them on is that you're supportive, that your team is supportive. So if somebody is interested in the business, I don't like to give them that much information. I don't want to overwhelm them. I let them come to me for the questions. But I do tell them, just as you guys have your Mindset Mondays, we have our calls every Sunday. So if there's somebody interested in the business, I'm like, listen, here's the link. This is what time we'll be on. Hop on. You don't have to show your face. You don't have to turn your mic on. Just get the feel for what our team is all about.
And it's not, you need to do this now. It's not that type of, this is your business. And that's the thing we're selling them on when they come on to the Sunday calls. It's open. We go over very little bit of training to know of something of they want to go over. And then it's everything else is what's going on? How's your life? What's stopping you from hitting your goals? And that's the biggest thing with Cindi. As long as you have goals and continue to motivate yourself to hit those goals, you're unstoppable.
Very true. What was the other thing that I wanted to say though? Oh, and another thing when they come on our Sunday calls, they'll see that we are not just the ones that talk. We have one amazing girl on our team that handles all of the news and everything that's coming out. And she posts the second that it is posted on the Cindi workstation, it is on our VIP page. And she'll also go over them on the calls. Then I'll also obviously pick out other people sometimes to do the training so that these people see that it's not just me talking. I am just one of them. It's not like I'm their boss. I'm doing the same daily things that they're doing every single day to keep their business successful. And when the people see that they're going to have so much support when they sign on, just by getting on a phone call, like right now, I am completely freaking out because my box is getting like this big because people continuously are signing on. And I'm trying very hard to just stare at my husband in the screen and
not like looking at that little number 38. Yeah. I just like it keeps going up.
Shush, I didn't even see people. That. Oy.
All looking at you.
Shut up. Anyway, but getting them on the call and seeing all of these people, seeing everybody's faces, seeing these smiles, seeing everybody talk amongst each other. We always stay on a little bit after because personally, my team has a bit of a trucker's mouth. I have to say that I'm the number one in that, however. So we always stop recording and then we'll spend like an hour and a half just talking to each other on the Zoom call. Nothing to do with Cindi. We will just, like Judy over there, if you see her fixing her hair over there, her husband walked by completely naked one time. And she was like, holy crap, like what is happening behind me? So it's funny because whenever we see him coming to screen, we're like, whoa, 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 make sure the man has pants on, please. So it's all just fun. Jody, I'm picking on you so bad today. Just seeing how much fun it is. Seeing, people don't get out of the house much anymore. My husband works from home. I work from home. We see each other's face way too much. So when I'm able to get on a Sunday call or a week or a monthly training and see everybody and talk to everybody and just kind of spill what's been going on without anything. I complain about my kids. I complain about life. I complain about my husband in front of him. I complain about everything. My kids will come on and say hello. The dogs will be barking in the background, but it's that what you want them to see. You want them to see that. You don't want them to steer away because their husbands are not on board. Get them on that phone call. Let them know that even though they don't have support at home, they have a huge support system in the Cindi family.
Not even our community itself, it's every Cindi, I don't know what you want to call them.
Cindi ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's the Cindi world. Everybody has each other's back. There's nobody undercutting you. If you have a question, you put it out there, somebody will respond to you. It's not they're going to ignore you. You have the love and respect from every single person because everybody wants to see everybody succeed in this business.
And another thing is just as far, well, crap, what was I going to say? See, I totally just completely blanked for a second. It'll come back. Maybe not. But yeah, it's honestly just build that relationship, build your customers, because that'll help your sales. Your sales will get higher because customers, you can post at the end of the month and be like, holy crap, Judy, I'm going to talk to you later about
building
that
your
comment,
team as well.
Okay?
It's something you don't want to force. You don't want to force building a team because if you're not ready for it, you're not going to be ready for it. It will happen when it's ready to happen. It's something that you don't need to force because it will come and it will come nonstop. You'll build out of nowhere. You'll have 2 people, 3 people. Then all of a sudden you're going to have 15, 20 people. And you'll be like, where did this all come from? And it's because at that point, when you were ready, it knew you were ready to do it. Mm-hmm. So forcing is not the key. It's just letting it happen. It will come when time is ready. It will definitely build your team and you'll explode.
Very true. Yeah, there was another thing I was just going to say and I completely just forgot. Oh, that's what it was. Also, you want to delegate sometimes. If I have a new start and I am just crazy busy, I will reach out to one of my girls and I'll say to them, can you please reach out to so-and-so? They're having trouble doing this. If you can help them, that would be great. Just so that they're not always coming to me. They feel like they can go to anybody on our team. I've even called Jacquelyn. You guys can call Jacquelyn. You can call Chandra, like anybody. And they'll be happy to jump on your team calls and do a training for you. And it's funny because they almost get starstruck when you get on a Zoom call with the Jacquelyn Roy. And that gets them excited and just sees how deep that support goes. Like, I feel starstruck seriously looking at Ryan. Like, I can't stop looking at you, Ryan, because between going, like, we've posted your story in our group, we all use your scripting, and I'm like starstruck with you being on the call because I just see your face everywhere. I think we even saw him in Disney when we were there as well, online at some point. But it's all about relationships. That's it. As long as you have their trust and you have their friendship and you can go to them and be like, listen, I'm $50 short on my goal this month. Can you help me out? They'll go in and put a $200 order in. Those are those people that you know are loyal. Those are those people that you know will be a great addition to your team, not only for you, but for everybody in the team. Yeah. As I not finish any sentences. But yeah, that's honestly it. It's all about relationships. I stay strong to do the best customer service that I can. I love reaching out to customers. I love getting to know them. Again, it will bite you in the ass at some point when doing it, because you've now recruited your whole entire team is every single person that you used to count on for your orders. So you'll see that, and it kind of like, it'll happen. I think we had on the team, there was about 21 recruits in 1 month. And I was beyond myself with training and my own business. My business that month it flopped. I had all the recruits, but I didn't have the sales. So you will have those issues, but those are good issues to have because you want to keep that person as a customer and then as a side-by-side partnership with you in your business. I think that's it. Unless you want to say anything. No.
I think
Judy,
that's about it.
Jude, if you could do me a favor and unmute yourself and just sucker. I told you I'd get you back for that age comment.
I knew I shouldn't have come on tonight.
What do you include in your recruiting packet when you recruit a new girl?
Okay.
Or guy.
All right. The first thing I do is I can post later or whatever, send it out. But I found these are a little bit large, but this is a daily positivity motivational
box
little thing for the day. So every day you have a positive motivational quote. And so the ones that I found now are a little bit cheaper. And the people actually peel them open, almost kind of like a fortune cookie thing. Very cool, very cute. I also include a coaster, a hand knitted coaster, crocheted coaster, and little cubes of different waxes that I have in the basement. I also have some stuff from the dollar store. I always
$1.25. It's a $1.25 store. It is no longer
we're
the
a
Dollar
dollar
Tree.
still in Franklin, New Jersey. We're still a dollar. I don't know about when we get to North Carolina, but
it's a $1.25 store.
I know that's a very sore point with Megan.
It's a very sore point with me.
So it's almost like an introductory pack, and then I write a personal note. Thank you so much for, I'm just excited to have you on my team, because literally everyone who is on my team, one is my brother's ex-girlfriend from like 16 years ago. A little awkward, but no, it's all good, another one is a really, really great friend who I bought and sold vintage from for a long time. So I always really just write a personal connection note. And I learned from Megan, who has an amazing way with words. Every card that I've got from Megan, I have saved. They are, I look back on them, and, when you have a bad day, you read it and you're like, wow, I really did do good, or, bad month. Last month was like pretty bad month out of like 10 months. I'm like, wow, I have been good. All right. So don't beat myself up. So it's just those little things that I like to do for people. So that's it.
Judy's also one of, we joke around because we always tell people it's not a competition. We all have our own customer base. Yes, we might cross paths with a couple customers, but we all have our own group. So we're not competing. We're not trying to outsell or steal customers from anybody else. We are there just to help support and to learn from each other. That's the biggest thing. You don't want them to think that it's a competition in the team. Even if you have it in your head, and one of your team members, Judy, kills you in sales one month when you're posting the numbers and cringing to put that number 2 next to your name. But I'm totally fine with it. Still, like 5 months later, totally fine. But it's just like how Judy and I are conversating. Like, that's how our team is. It's just relaxed, laid back, friends, making fun of each other. I will totally call somebody out on the call and just make fun of them. Like when I said Judy's husband walked by naked, I'm not kidding. It totally happened, and I totally called it out. And everybody's like, oh my God, we're recording. But it's just like the fun in the phone calls. It's the laughter. It's getting away from the daily struggles and a crappy day at work, a crappy day with the kids, whatever it might be, and getting on and just
letting loose,
letting loose, having fun, making fun of people, just light conversation. And it all, honestly, again, I continuously say it is all about building that relationship. You want to build that relationship where you can where you could be on a call and tell them, you know what, go F yourself. Almost said it, close. And then laugh about it. Like nobody takes me seriously. I am constantly joking. Phil, if you are at SFR, he will have no problem like making fun of anybody. And he's completely joking and he does it to our team, but that's him. And that's how you know that he likes you, is when he makes fun of you or jokes with you. So you just want those relationships. You really just want somebody to look up to you and be like, I can do that. I can do this business. I can rock this business. And I have something to give to this team. I can help out with the team. I can do a training phone call. Anything they want to do. The sky is the limit when it comes to Cindi, is what I tell everybody. Whatever they want to do, they can do. They can call you. They can reach out and be like, you know what? I want to do $1,000 in sales this month. How do I do it? And you work together with a plan. And it's all about the relationships. Relationships, relationships, relationships.
I love that, Megan. Thank you so much for tonight. I think there is lots of things we can take away from tonight. Thank you. He's trying to spill my drink. One thing that really stuck out to me was when you said that when they hit Shooting Star or they hit one of their other awards, you were so excited for them. And I think that's something that's so important for us to do, is not concentrate on what that's going to do for us, how that's going to build our team, but be excited for them. Remember what it was like when you first started and you hit that first goal. Celebrate them, be excited, jump up and down. Ain't that right? Jump up and down, be excited for them and celebrate them, because y'all, your team's success is your success. So I think it's really important to remember that. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Even when they hit their goals, go on their Facebook page and shout them out to their friends and family on their personal page. Shout them out on your VIP page. Give them that attention. Because then they'll know what it feels like, and the excitement and being called at 5 o'clock at night and asking to do a call on training and wanting to throw up because of how many people are going to be on the call, but doing it and being so excited that somebody thought of you. So it's just sharing everybody's accomplishments and excitements and being excited for everybody. Now I'm really done.
No, you're fine. You're fine. We're getting medicine for the baby soon. But yeah, I just really appreciate y'all coming on so much tonight. I know there are so many things that people are going to take away from tonight, and we appreciate you doing it at such short notice. Megan did not know she was doing this until today, so that is really coming in a pinch for us, and we really appreciate that. So I hope y'all have all learned something great tonight. If you got something out of this, and I know you did, then share it with somebody. It's recorded as always, so the link will be up. Probably it may be tomorrow before it's up, because I know Jacquelyn's at a ball game, Kelsey's at a ball game. Karma, is there anything you want to add tonight?
No, just thank you very much for sharing, Megan, and you've done great. And luckily, no one walked behind me naked tonight, so that's great.
Judy, everybody's going to want to come on our calls now. We get a show.
No, luckily, we have not had that happen at my house yet, other than naked babies. So, all right, everybody, have a good night. Thank you for showing up tonight. When you show up,
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.